Should you be creating how-to content in your blog as blog posts? That's today's question. That's what we're going to be talking about. My name's Kevin from the Online Visibility Agency, and today we're going to look at how-to content and whether or not it's something that's still worthwhile you putting time and effort into creating that type of content. The very, very simple answer is, of course, it's really valuable. Sharing how-to content shows your expertise. It's really, really helpful, and it often solves people's problems. How do I change a tire, a wheel on a car? How do I update this particular application? How do I create a recipe for bread pudding? All of these things people don't know the answer to, and if you can create the answer to a question within your industry, then this is really important. And what it does is it instantly builds trust with the people that are reading. So if they don't know how to do something, they come along, they go into the search, or they come and find your blog, your website, and they know that's got the answer to their problem as maybe a process. It's, how do I do SEO? How do I create my first blog post? How do I do whatever it may be? It's going to be really helping them out. And they're going to go, you know what? This person has taught me how to do something for free. They've shown me how to do it. I'm going to go off, I'm going to do it. And if it works, if they've got it right, then I'm going to be really engaged with that particular business, right? Because you've answered their problem for free. You haven't had to spend any of your time doing it. You haven't had to ring them up and answer their questions on the phone. You've written a post, they've looked at it, they need that help, they've gone off, they've implemented it, and they go, wow, you're brilliant. So it does build a huge amount of trust. It boosts engagement. So if they know someone that's struggling with a certain thing, then, and your how-to post addresses that thing for them, then they'll share it. So your engagement goes up, and that is a really powerful thing to do, because you don't even need to ask for it. You don't need to say, can you share this? If you've written a how-to post and it solves a problem, and lots of people have that problem, people will naturally share it with someone new to you that doesn't know you. It's got the potential to be evergreen. That means it's timeless. It means on and on and on and on and on. It will continue to grow. So that's really useful. And just as importantly, and I talk about this frequently, it's SEO friendly. So when people go to search engines, they often type in, how do I, how can I, how to, they're high quality, high used search terms. And if we create how to content within the mix of what we're doing, then you will undoubtedly get more traffic. Now, the key to this is not writing it for the search engines, but actually writing it for the individual that needs that help. So imagine that they're in front of you. Imagine that they're an 8-year-old and you've got to describe a process to them. Often when we're doing how-to posts, and the biggest mistake I see is people get far too complicated with it, or they make assumptions. They make assumptions they know a part of the process that this person may not know, or they make assumptions that they know all of the technical phrases that you're using, yet they might not know this. So for me, a decent how-to post, and it really supports what you're trying to do with your blog post, as in quality of content, is to write it like you were talking and explaining something to an 8-year-old, intelligent 8-year-old. And when you do that, and it's the first time they've come across your industry. So if I was just a normal human being and I wanted to teach my dog how to sit, then I would want you to say, this is the how-to post on how to make your new dog sit easily, effortlessly, and with complete confidence every time. So make sure that the quality is really there, the depth of detail is there, and it's written for someone that doesn't understand your industry at all. If you use those 3 components, your SEO score as far as search goes will rocket up, and you will be found much more easily than if you make assumptions, you try and write for the search engine, you try and trick it. Okay, remember, there are human beings that are reading your blog post content, that are engaging, that we want to engage with our business, which is why we write blog post content. We want people to go, this is awesome. They really know their stuff. I've learned something that I needed help with. I want to engage more with that business. And that's where we start to build that trust and boost that engagement. So hopefully you've found that helpful. Remember, if you're struggling with any of this stuff, businessbloggingchallenge.com is our free training that you can come and join, absolutely free of charge, and we'll be delighted to welcome you into that. And during the course of the 30 odd days of training that you get, it's quite an in-depth program. We go through it from a beginner's perspective and help you to create the business blogging content that your business deserves. We've also got an amazing community of people that are very supportive in helping you along the way, no matter what level you may think you're at. Even if you're an absolute beginner, or you're someone that's a little bit more experienced and wants to go back to rebuild and restart and do it in a way that's going to really help and support your business. So businessbloggingchallenge.com, feel free to jump in there and join us, and we will see you on the next video.